ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.
There you go.
Muted. I was muted. My bad. I'm back.
Hey,
what's going on, my boy?
Man, can't call it, man. Another beautiful freezing day here in Dallas, Texas.
Man, y'all cold in Texas,
man. You know, look, I ain't come here for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that. You know, everywhere it gets cold, and I appreciate the cold weather at times, but like. You know, I'm tired. I'm ready to get the heat. I'm ready for people to be like, dang, it's already hot in Texas. Yeah, man. I'm tired of this cold already. I'm done.
Hey, bro, I get it. Hey, it's January, bro. February, it's almost over with. We ain't got much longer, bro. It'll be March before you know it. Flowers will be popping out. The leaves will be back on the trees. And, you know, we'll be all right, man. We're going to be all right. But, this sports thing, bro. This football is heating up today. It's heating up bad, bro. It's it. Man. Win or go home, right? This is what we go to the NFL for, bro. This is why the NFL game is so highly decorated. You got everything from people betting. I got people asking me betting questions, prize pick questions. You got people doing fantasy football today. I got a fantasy lineup I got to set. This is like the prime sports time. The NBA, man, LeBron dropping triple doubles at the age of 60.
I don't care what you say.
Still putting up numbers. And man, WWE had the Royal Rumble last night that was off the chain. So it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on, man. We'll start with our normal. I don't really have too much for the dogs, man. Normally on the Toe2Toe podcast, you know, I'm a huge diehard Georgia Bulldog fan. And my boy KB, as you see, is a diehard Florida Gator fan. So that's how this all started. That's how we bred this whole situation going back and forth and stuff. So now, man, we just talk about everything and go back and forth about it. So I don't have too much on the dog side of the report, man. The freshman or the incoming quarterback, Ryan Pasig, they say he's off the chain, man. They say he's the real deal. Lights out. He actually you may see Gunnar Stockton jump into the transfer portal because of that kid, bro. I'm just being honest with you. So, hey, man, make sure y'all like, follow, and share, man. Make sure y'all comment. Let us know you're watching, man. Let us know you tuned in as well. We got the T-shirt giveaway coming on later on. We haven't forgot about that. Gonna give some lucky fan a T-shirt, free shirt, Toe2Toe Sports. You know how we do. But boy, what's going on in Florida Gator land, man? Give us a brief so we can get into this Royal Rumble.
Them boys is they getting taken to the woodshed is what they call it. The new strength and conditioning coach, Craig Fitzgerald, my man, he's from the Giants, from the NFL. The whole, all the new strength and conditioning guys, NFL guys, and they are kicking our kids' ass. Like they said, there was a report that Lagway was so sore he could barely throw. Like them boys they breaking them down and building them up, man. And you love to see it. You love to see that guys. It's not quite mire to where they're getting choked and thrown out and all that stuff, but you know what I'm saying? They almost there. Shout out to the support from,
of course,
the missus.
I just got the notification. Mine just shared it and mentioned it, so we appreciate definitely appreciate the love from the home team. That's all
from the home team.
Yeah, the home team.
The emoji queen.
But yeah, hey man, you know, I wish Florida nothing but the worst. So, you know.
Hey man, I forgot. Moment of silence for the new dog food. The dog died.
The most.
Peter says we need to get rid of them live mascots. They are killing the animals, making them stand out there in that heat. That dog won't able to enjoy.
Bro, that dog has a better setup than most humans.
No,
do you
man,
hear me?
died, man.
Ugga has a better setup and a better life than most humans. Ugga really lives a billionaire lifestyle. You got somebody to carry you around if you don't want to walk, somebody to wipe your butt and clean up behind you all day. You sit in the air conditioning while all the rest of the
Describing
fans
an old folks
clean
home right now. That's what you're describing. Exactly where he been at.
The most winningest Ugga in UGA history passed away. So, you know, that dog meant something to us. That dog brought us 2 national championships. Hopefully this new dog go up.
I saw Nolan Smith was like, "Don't talk about my dog."
Bro, he was hot. Did you see him? He was like, going off on people.
All right, sir. Relax. Y'all will get another one.
It's a family that breeds those dogs, and I really want one, but I ain't gonna tell you what it costs to even start talking about.
I already know the Bulldogs is crazy. I
like 10 bands to buy into their bloodline, because at that point you have to be ready in case another one goes down. You have to be ready to take your dog and breed them and keep the bloodline going. But it costs like 10 bands to even start talking about getting into that.
No, I wanted a Bulldog ever since Robin Big, man.
Yeah.
And I ain't got one yet.
Hey man.
But yeah, that's all I got for Gatorland. Shout out to my Gators, you know what I'm saying? Always something to report on.
Yeah. Well,
shout out to Drew. One more time, shout out to Drew. You know what I'm saying? He's Guru Drew. He's starting his own Gator. It's just a Gator world as far as all football. They're gonna it's gonna be like kind of subscription based, but half the money's going to Florida Victorious to the NIL. The other half is going to be going to just you know, getting work done. I'm gonna help them out. You know, I'm here in Dallas. There's a lot of football going on, so I might be going to the Rivals camp. Hopefully, I can get a pass. Check that out. Show some stuff for Toe2Toe.
I'm trying to get down to the Senior Bowl myself here in Mobile. It's not far from Mobile. Mobile is not that far. I think me and Ken, who will come on later and talk about the Rumble. At 11:30, guys, we should have someone on talking about the Rumble in about 5 or 10 minutes, man. He's going to come on and we'll break down the Rumble, man, get his opinion. He was there live at the Rumble. So definitely want to hear what he has to say. What's up, Unc? What's going on? Unc checking in. So, man, let's start with the NFL coaching carousel, man. We got 3 hires that have happened so far since we talked last week. We got the Atlanta Falcons, the home team. Y'all know I love my Falcons. Hiring Raheem Morris, bro. Now, not going to say that it shocked me, because I always felt like Raheem Morris should have been the guy we hired after Dan Quinn. He should have been had the job, honestly. So Raheem Morris is somebody who's familiar with the staff, familiar with the city. Yeah. And then the LA Rams, man, they go out and get Jim Harbaugh. Man, how you feel about Jim Harbaugh out there in LA?
Man, Jim Harbaugh is annoyingly a good coach.
Well, he's not your coach. Yeah.
I'm not mad at it at all. But you know what? I had to sit back and think about it, man. Like, I'm glad we got Antonio Pierce, like, as far as the attitude and all that stuff. Hopefully it carries on to the next season. But Harbaugh, man, the dude is good at coaching football. Like, when you go back to the 49ers, he had them perimeter. They have consistently been in this position because Harbaugh built them to that. And they've been continuing the winning tradition since he left. He did it at Michigan. You know, whether cheating, you believe the cheating, believe not, whatever. He can coach football, man. So I think the Chargers, he has a good young quarterback. They have some vets. I think they'll make some noise maybe like in a year or two. I mean, I think it's a solid hire. I mean, like, again, I'm glad he's not a Raider, because the attitude and bravado that
he's in your division, so you know you got to play.
Yeah, I don't mind going against him, man. I don't mind it.
Gotcha. And then Tennessee, man. Tennessee hires the Bengals offensive coordinator Brian Callahan. So to me, that signals that the Bengals are really all in on Will Levis, and they want to try to bring someone in who's known for developing the Titans. I said Bengals. I ain't gonna let internet do you like that. No, my bad. The Bengals are all the Titans are all in on Will Levis, and I think that they're gonna try to build an offense around him. Do you think that's a good hire for one? Do you think that idea is a good idea to go with Levis?
Man, it's gonna be. I don't know, man. We saw Bengals offense last season. They struggled a lot, but you can chalk it up to injury. They looked great when Burrow and Chase was healthy,
They
but
didn't look too bad without Burrow. I remember the quarterback they had. I can't think of his name. Last name Brown,
Dick
I think.
or something like that.
He didn't look bad. He was just a backup quarterback. And a backup quarterback, you can give him to come in for a series of 3, maybe a game or 2. But when Burrow went down, around week 5, and then you had to ask him to carry the rest of the season, I think that was just asking a little bit too much. But if he would have had to have like a spot check, like a game or 2, he did good for a couple of games, man. He actually played pretty good, pretty decent, considering the situation. And they had games without Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase kind of not being healthy 100% all season definitely affected the quarterback's ability to get the ball downfield and affected the quarterback's ability to, make plays. T. Higgins was hurt for the majority of the year. So like you said, a lot of injuries with the Bengals. So I'm not going to, hold it against him. He's definitely a good offensive coordinator. The Bengals have been in contention every year since Burrows came, and he's been there with Burrow every step of the way. So you can see the development. I think now, can they stay healthy? But can you get that same production out of the Tennessee Titans? Because they don't have a Jamar Chase. They don't have a Taj Boyd. They don't have a T. Higgins. Derrick Henry is a free agent, and he's already said his goodbyes. So
I don't. You right. You're asking a guy to come and be a wizard without the eyes. You know what I'm saying? The eyes characters. You need the guys to do what you need them to do. And man, if you could pull it off, kudos. I just don't know that he can that division is wide open still. Like,
is it CJ Stroud and or your boy CJ Stroud's division for
they got to do it again for me to believe. They got to do it again. But the Colts, you don't know what's going on with the Colts. The Jaguars, clearly they should be a lot better than they are.
Is Trevor Lawrence a disappointment? Is he a bust so far? I'm just asking. I know it's kind of early. We won't call him a bust. Is he a disappointment? Is Trevor Lawrence a disappointment so far?
We definitely expected more from him. I wouldn't say he's a disappointment quite, because they always, it's like I'm getting a very Phillip Rivers career, you know what I'm saying, like trajectory, to where he'll be like, man, he has the talent, but you can't say to people around him, he has the running back, he has the line. I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with the Jags and Trevor Lawrence.
I like that. But we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. Oh, yeah. But I do. I like what you put. I pick up what you're putting down. Put it like that. I feel you.
I feel you. I'm right there with you. I can't even lie.
Yeah, Baltimore Ravens look like the best team, but San Francisco don't look too bad either. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll talk about it later and we'll give our predictions. But I feel like it's definitely going to be gonna be 2 good games today, man. I can't wait. I'm serious. I can't. So right now you still got the coaching job openings. You still got the Washington Command. I always want to say Redskins so bad. The Washington Commanders and you got the Seattle Seahawks. Both of those jobs are still open. They haven't hired anyone yet. Which is the best job available, in your opinion?
I will go with Seattle. Seattle has a die-hard fan base. They're going to be
Washington don't.
They have a lot of talkers, but I don't know if the ticket sales and the
the production on the field has not been
as well. However, for Seattle, they've been 7 wins, 8 wins, and their stadium is always packed. And I think that's just the area. Like, I think you just don't have nothing else in Seattle other than Washington, other than the Mariners. You know what I'm saying? Like Oregon. Like you have, there's nothing else to compete with them in that area. So when they have a game, everybody goes. With Washington, you got to get guys coming from all the way Virginia, half of DC, like the Cowboys. Then your Baltimore is right around the corner. It's a lot of people to split. And Seattle, man, I just think they have the best case scenario. You have a quarterback who respectable. Geno is Geno. You're not
I would
going.
put Geno. I'm comfortable putting Geno in the top half of the league when it comes to all 32.
Yeah, at the bottom, like number 16, 15.
Yeah, 15, 16. Yeah, I'm with you.
You have running back Kenneth Walker. You got Tariq Woolen on the defensive side. You got young wide receivers. You just need to really build the trenches, really, and you're right there.
Seems like a good situation to go into. You got your quarterback. You got two number one receivers in Tyler Lockett still out there as well. You got your Smith and Jigba. He's the number one receiver.
DK.
Metcalf, DK, he's the number one receiver. Like you said, Kenneth Walker, man, you got a dynamic running back. He's probably one of the top 5 running backs in the league. I'd be comfortable with that. Why haven't they hired a coach yet? They got 2 stud rookie cornerbacks, bro, that played lights out. So I think Witherspoon got hurt.
I think that.
What's the holdup?
I honestly think that they're trying to find the perfect fit as far as personality. Like you're replacing Pete Carroll, who personality through the roof. You know what I'm saying? Lead an army, but his time has come. Whatever. You need a very strong-minded coach that can handle it. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be successful. So I think they're taking their time, and they have a lot of candidates to consider. Man, it's a lot of head coaches available. Well, head coach caliber coaches that are available that you can really take your time. Like there's a list. I mean, you got Dan Quinn, you got Bieniemy, you got got Bill
Belichick. Now, Bill Belichick, though, I think that's a different situation. I feel like for some reason, Bill Belichick hasn't been hired yet because he probably wants you to give him everything. He's probably going to want to say in personnel. He's going to want to be able to pick and draft whoever he wants to draft. He's going to probably be able to make all the personnel and scouting decisions. And are you really willing to turn that over to Bill at this stage in the game with what he's shown you from the time Brady's left up until now? And like that'll take us right into our take it or leave it segment. Hey, we hit that button. Bye.
It's time for Take It or Leave It with KB and Steve-O.
Are you not entertained?
So, man, leave it, man. Has Bill Belichick earned the right to be a head coach and have full roster control as he's seeking? It seems to be seeking.
Yes, 1,000%. He's on the right. If I'm a team that wants to win a championship, like.
Is Brady coming back with him?
He was doing it before Brady. I mean, he was. Remember, Brady came in and took over for a injured Drew Brees, and they were already in the path to the Super Bowl. I think, honestly, Bill got comfortable in New England. You get comfortable, you're in control. The last few years, the team ran, not having the OC. Having a DC call offensive plays, like it just was a lot of stuff going on. And I think you needed that change of environment. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what it is. I would hire him because you're going to get consistency. You're going to get guys are going to be in line. Now, will he also trade DK Metcalf for?
Yes. I was just going to say, but you got to be prepared for Bill to come in there and kind of like gut your whole operation and do everything the way he wants to have it in there. And players like DJ Metcalf, players like Kenneth Walker, he doesn't really care about the name on the jersey or how good you've been. He always feels like his system, to me, is going to overcome all of that. And when you go in there, either you're going to comply to the system or you're not. So, I mean, I'm just saying, do you see him as a better fit in a Seattle type setting or a Washington type setting?
I think he would be a better fit in Washington. Washington needs that thing gutted. They've spent the money to get the big name free agents. Didn't work. They've got the guys, the quality depth guys and the pieces, and it doesn't work. nothing they've done has worked. Like you need a program builder in Washington. Washington, you need somebody that's gonna, hey man, I don't care. I take the no names. Give me a solid quarterback, and give me an OC that can get that thing rolling, and we should be straight. I think that hurt. I think Belichick losing Josh McDaniel hurt him more than him losing Tom Brady.
Yeah, I agree. They tried some crazy stuff when it comes to coordinators up there in New England, and I don't know if it's all from. Appreciate it, baby. Thanks. I don't know if it's from Bill Belichick just thinking maybe he's the smartest person in the room, or Bill Belichick at this stage in the game kind of needing to stay away from the personnel side of the game and probably just stick to more of the coaching and X's and O's. If I'm bringing him into Seattle, I just want you to coach. I want you to worry about the product on the field. I want you to worry about the offense, defense, and that's it. I don't want you to worry about who was out there. I want you to be able to be more of a coach than a personnel type influence. If you're going to Washington, though, if you're going to the Commanders, yeah, you probably want to bring him in and give him full control, but you have a brand new owner. When you buy a brand new car, a brand new house, do you really want to just give full control to somebody else to drive that car, or do you really want to give full control to somebody else to come in there and design your house without any of your opinions mattering? I don't know. I don't know too many billionaires that like that.
Maybe. That's the thing. Jimmy Johnson. I mean, it depends. Ian Rappaport said something very interesting, right? He said the way Bill Belichick is being treated. Remember when Tom Brady left and he only had 2 teams out of everybody who was even interested, who even kicked the tires on him? What did he do? Go out and win the Super Bowl. Remember last year, nobody wanted Lamar Jackson. Nobody.
That's crazy because
nobody wanted Lamar Jackson this time last year, bro. Nobody.
I think nobody wanted to comply to what Lamar and his mama were asking for. I wouldn't say nobody wanted Lamar. Nobody was willing to go fully guaranteed. He wanted a fully guaranteed contract, which Deshaun Watson got. I like credit to Cleveland doing what Cleveland do. And now look at Cleveland. Look at the return Cleveland has got for that guaranteed contract. I ain't saying Lamar is Watson or it would have been the same situation, but the man standing on the sideline most of the time. The man is often hurt. But where to me, a guaranteed contract gives me that ability to say, oh, this injury is a little bit worse than I think it may be.
But what did Deshaun Watson show you at any point in his career that he even remotely close deserved a full guaranteed contract?
Well, what did Lamar do before? I'm just asking. He won the MVP. Okay, Matt Ryan won the MVP. Matt Ryan won the MVP. Matt Ryan took you to the Super Bowl. That don't mean
not just that. Lamar often wasn't the reason for them not being successful.
What?
No, because when you look at the box score and you'll be like, oh man, he was 12. He was 16 for 28, and you'll be like, dang, he had a terrible day. Okay, man. Hollywood Brown dropped 8 passes.
Don't do that. We're not going to do that. Now Hollywood.
Now, is it Lamar's fault that they have 8 tight ends on the field at one time?
That's like saying Pat Mahomes. That's like saying Pat Mahomes. It's Pat Mahomes' fault for Tony. What's your boy out of Florida? What's your boy out of Florida dropping all the passes?
What's the man out of Georgia? Hardman's doing the same thing. We're not gonna pick on my.
No. What's your boy out there? Tony.
Man.
Kadarius Tony out there, bro. He just had a brand new baby. I hope they didn't pass him that baby. Lord have mercy. Even though drop the child, bro. Don't pass Kadarius Tony the new baby.
Hey, but that's what I'm saying. But Lamar he's done that. But the offense wasn't built for like anything to stretch the field. It's built for the run because you have 4 tight ends on the field at one time.
Well, now you put Lamar in Kansas City because Lamar was highly inaccurate in the first 2 or 3 years of his career when it came.
How you gonna make him more inaccurate by giving him bigger, slower?
Well, no, we're gonna have to shrink the field because he can't throw the ball 40 yards accurately down the field. So guess what I got to do? Now I got to shrink.
When you got your wide receiver dropping open passes, that's not on him.
It don't stop Pat.
Yeah, it do. That's why them boys was fighting for their life for the playoffs. That's exactly why. Them passes was perfect, and they was hitting face masks and shoulder pads and numbers and
your thinking is why we will never have a wide receiver win MVP, because you can't put the onus on the quarterback when it's good and then put the onus on somebody else when it's bad.
You can have an MVP.
You never have a wide receiver
gotta
win
get
MVP.
The wide receiver gotta get busy. You gotta not only just get busy, but when you get the ball, you gotta make things happen.
Oh yeah, yes.
So it's not just like if you're open because the route combination is there versus are you open because I'm breaking you down on my route, and you know what I'm saying? Like that year, Justin Jefferson, was it Jefferson or Chase? When they went crazy, it was like 1,800 yards, something like that.
Jefferson.
That's the year that they just couldn't be stopped. They would throw a 5-yard in, and he break half the team down to take off.
Yeah, he's special. Justin Jefferson is a special talent, man.
MVP. But Lamar has taken their team.
Tyreek Hill too. Tyreek Hill, another special talent at wide receiver.
If he didn't get hurt this year, he might have been. He might have been in that conversation.
It's maybe two might have kept him back a little.
I mean, hey man, I say that if Lamar was in Miami, like he should have been, they'd be playing right now for the AFC Championship. Ooh. With that team, with Lamar, yes sir.
I don't know,
but they was
scared, I don't know.
So go get Bill Belichick, man. Build your team, Washington, because y'all are trash. Y'all need something.
Washington needs something. I'm not gonna lie, and I feel like
Washington.
Yeah, but I feel like if he goes into Washington, is the culture fit going to work?
If Eric Bieniemy goes to Washington to coach in the 2024-2025 season, he would be an OC by the 2027 season. He will have 2 years as a head coach, and he will be back to calling.
I feel like Washington definitely needs a veteran type coach. Like Washington needs a veteran coach, not an offensive coordinator, not a hot defensive coordinator. I don't really want none of those or see any of those being what Washington needs. Like you said, they need some type of stability within that program. Daniel Snyder's gone. You can now go out and really do things and build things the right way. But is the game beyond Belichick to where he can't build it? That would be my only concern. Has the game passed Belichick so much, or even not that much? Maybe the game hasn't passed him that much. Maybe though he just needs to coach. I just don't like Belichick calling any personnel or making any personnel decisions, just based on his track record. Even with Tom Brady, he was trying to get rid of Brady for Jimmy G. Where Jimmy G at?
Yo, I don't know where Jimmy G is.
Exactly. So, that just proves like Robert Kraft was like, nah, bro, we're not doing that. And then when they finally did get rid of Brady, the man goes on to win another championship. If Bill would have just played it cool, kept Brady, they probably would have won another 2 titles in New England, man. They never could have won another 2 championships in New England. But I'm not gonna let Bill come in and take over my team and have everything the full reins. But I do feel like Washington could use that, and that he would probably be a better fit.
Right. I do too.
Oh yeah.
Hey man.
Yeah, I'm going with Lamar today. I'm going. Oh yeah. Any Cleveland. I mean not Cleveland. Any Kansas City. Cleveland definitely ain't gonna go around. Any. All that Cat Williams stuff was going on, bro. They started talking about Steve Harvey being from Cleveland. He went to Glenville High School with Marcus. I said that makes so much sense. I understand why Marcus is who he is.
Terrible, man.
Glenville High School.
Terrible.
Oh man. Last night, man, WWE, man, Royal Rumble. This like always been one of my favorite pay-per-views because my birthday and Royal Rumble were always the same week. So as a kid, bro, on Sundays of my birthday, everybody would come over to my house in the neighborhood because we were going to watch the Royal Rumble that Sunday night.
Shout out to your parents for paying for that.
Yeah, they used to kick that little $49.99 out there every, and we had that little black box some years, so it'd be free to hit the right channel.
If you don't know, you're too young. If you don't know about the little black box, you're too young. You feel me?
So yeah, we had that, man. Royal Rumble, I said, always one of my favorite pay-per-views. They used to do it here in Atlanta. And the few years that they did do it, I got to go to one. And that was the year I think the Rocket came back and a whole bunch of other stuff. But anyways, WWE Royal Rumble last night, man, big turnout. My boy Kenneth was supposed to come on and talk about it. He probably still in recovery mode. He actually went down to Tampa, went to the event, man. He's supposed to come on and tell us his point of view, his perspective, sitting in the crowd and how it sounded live and how it looked live. But they had your boy Cody Rhodes, man, back to back, Royal Rumble men's tournament winner. The first time in over 25 years, man, you had somebody win the Royal Rumble back to back. Cody Rhodes, to me, still gonna lose to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is like the top dog, bro. He ain't lost in 3 years, so now it's pretty much like on the Floyd Mayweather type thing where people tune in to see him lose, and he don't, and everybody be mad and all disappointed. But get what? He still walk around with the belt, holding his head up. The man looked like he cut out of a Roman magazine. You know what I mean? Built like Zeus. I just don't see bro losing no time soon because he is exactly what you want. He's The Rock and Bill Goldberg mixed into one person. But The Rock was always awesome on the mic. You know, The Rock gonna electrify the crowd. He's gonna say something to catch everybody off guard. Then you got Bill Goldberg just come out and just destroy people, and you ain't got no team to really win it. Roman Reigns is the perfect combination of both of those guys. So I don't really see Roman losing no time soon. I'm gonna start really watching and tuning back in now that it's on the road to WrestleMania. I always tune in from January through April. The rest of it just kind of it'll be a lot going on. So, but the road to WrestleMania, I'm always locked in because like I said, this pay-per-view was always one that me and my parents, they ordered for me, and I had everybody in the neighborhood watching. So we tuned in and toe-to-toe, man, from here through WrestleMania.
How do you feel, right? Because I used to be a extreme diehard wrestling fan. And when I found out that it was more scripted than anything, I was like, my heart was shattered. I was like, what?
It was scripted, but you gotta think, bro. I'm watching as a 5-6 year old kid when I started. Get a little older till you get to the point where you're like 12 and 13, and you like, if somebody hit me like that, bro, I ain't gonna be able to get up and keep going. So you know what I'm saying? To me, I started putting the correlation together. Like, yeah, you can't hit nobody with no damn chair like that and then just pop back up. Like that ain't gonna work. But at the same time, I started looking at it as if it was like a reality TV type thing, soap opera type situation. It was my stories, as my grandma used to call it, stuff she watched with all my children in General Hospital. It turned into that, and I feel like really that's what pro wrestling is for the adults. It's just another version of stories, like you said. It's already predetermined. The actual wrestling that they do is not real. People really get hurt. The stunts and the choreography that goes into it is legit. I appreciate the stunts, and when they hit these moves, it looks realistic. I appreciate all that, and the acrobatics, and I take my kids, man, and the pyrotechnics. It's a show. So once I realized it was like a real show, I think I kind of stepped back and was like, okay, I can take out the fakeness and still get beyond that part of it. But yeah, I'm
gonna go, man. I'm gonna go to one. I'm doing
this. Man, you take your kids, bro. Man. Your kids will have so much fun because they really get the crowd into it. I want to take my grandma, but she's talking about she gonna jump in the ring and hurt somebody. Like she get into it on Friday night, but my grandma be watching. She cussing at the TV. She cussing at. She can't stand Roman Reigns. That's like she despises. She ever saw Roman in real life, she probably spit it. Like she really hate Roman that much. Like my grandma was serious with that thing. So I started watching wrestling with my grandparents. So the fact they still watching. I call her on Friday night. Girl, what you doing? Oh, sit here watching this old such and such. She cussing and calling somebody out their name. And you get all of that when you go and you get into it, man. My kids love it. My kids, I enjoy it.
I'm gonna check it out, man. 2024, I'm all sports, man. I got this sports thing I'm doing, man. I'm going to a bunch of games. Going to games and stuff that I don't even know, like soccer, FC Dallas. I'm going to a hockey game. I'm doing it all in 2024. So I'm gonna add wrestling on man. We're
gonna get into it, man. Shout out to my homeboy. So I played baseball at Redan High School. I went to Redan High School. Brandon Phillips, one of my teammates. His brothers was the former Braves second baseman. He played with the Cincinnati Reds for a long time. Brandon Phillips.
Yeah.
Brandon Phillips played with Ray, but he posted Renan. Like I said, his brother and his sister went to Renan. His sister's a WNBA player. Shout out to Portia. Brandon Phillips. That's Jade's husband. So last night, Jade made her debut in the WWE. And bro, when I say she got like an 8-pack cut.
Oh, Jade and
Bro.
And Bianca Blair, right? Something like that.
That's the fight everybody want to see. So those two sisters, bro.
Women.
Woo!
Shout
I'm talking about cut up. Black women. I mean,
they
built,
strong.
and they're not. They still easy on the eyes too. You know what I mean? A lot of times, you know, some
you get some China.
China broke the mold. You know what I mean? People, you know, it's a woman, but damn, she big. No, these are actually goddesses, bro. These are big women that look still like women and still attractive, but they just huge. So yeah, she made her debut last night, man. She picked up one of the super heavyweight women like with ease, bro. Just picked her up.
Oh, and threw her over. Yeah, I saw that highlight.
Shout out to yeah, man. Go to Toe2Toe Sports, man. You go to Toe2Toe Sports page. I got the highlights on there, man.
That's what I saw. Toe2Toe Sports.
Yeah, man. Jade's serious, bro. So I can't wait to see what they do with her, how they use her, how she develops as a WWE superstar, her mic skills, stuff like that. So it'll be interesting, man. Like I said, we'll have a WWE Road to WrestleMania segment we'll throw in and just kind of come on. So hopefully. Man. Any other time we get Killum to come on and kind of tell us, man, he locked in. He watched. He at every event. He went to 2 events this week with the other promotion. He was at the AEW event. That's the other wrestling promotion. So yeah, man. Shout out to Killum, man. He's gonna come on and kind of help us keep us in tune and locked in, give us his predictions about what he thinks is gonna happen and how it's gonna go. So we'll get a segment with him and get him on, man. But I'm pretty sure he's recovering at this point.
I'm gonna check that out, man. I'm gonna go to a WWE event, you know, because I was the kid that was jumping on the desk like I was that guy. I had the jersey, I had the DX jersey. I was kicking sweet chin music. I was kicking folks in their chin in real life. So I
got suspended for jumping off the top of this. We was at the Jungle Gym. And I went to the very top of the top and jumped off and landed on this kid. And I think I might have bruised a rib or two. And yeah, he went to the office. Like he was late. Recess was over. We went home. He was laid out on the ground still when we left. It was we probably got out of school about 2:30. He probably was out there about 3:45, laid out on the ground by himself. And I guess he made his way to the office finally. And the next day they called us in there. It was like, hey, you know what happened? And I was like, yeah, we were just wrestling. But they were like, well, 6 of y'all jumped on one person. That's not okay. And yeah, we all got in-house suspension and stuff. Yeah.
That's funny.
What's up? Kale's back in the States. Kale's is no longer on Germany time. Belgium time. He's eating regular Waffle House, not Belgian waffles.
Not Belgian, not sausage brats and beer.
What's going on, Kales, man? Shout out to Kales, man. Kales been rocking with us from the jump. So.
Yeah, man, from the jump, man. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get back into to WWE, man. I'm gonna check it out. I gotta get up with the storylines.
Yeah. We definitely
catch up the storylines.
The Waffle House I bet you did. Ain't no one Waffle House in Germany, my boy.
Ain't nothing healthy in that joint, boy.
All right, man. So got 2 big games today, man. 2 huge games today.
Football season almost over.
It is, man. That's the bad part about all of this. That's what I've tried not to think about it from that perspective because it definitely is almost over with. We only got 3 games left, 2 today, and then 1 2 weeks after that. So
and then you got a couple college all-star games, you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. You do. Yeah. But
still, it ain't the same.
It ain't the same. So man, before we get into the conference championships, bro, you know the NFL honors will come on next week before we get to come back on here and talk. They do it on Saturday night, the weekend before, I think. So, I think we all know who the offensive rookie of the year is. Hands down, that's a runaway. I don't think anybody's going to
not vote
CJ Stroud. Yeah, I think we can both agree on that. Give me your next in line. If you got to have your next votes. Who's your next person? Is it Bijan Robinson? Is it let me think of another rookie, another dynamic rookie. No. It got to be your boy from the Rams. Now he might be able to. He actually might steal some votes from CJ Stroud because he broke the rookie record.
Yeah.
Puka. Yeah. Puka off the chain. So between Puka, CJ, Bijan Robinson, we know CJ first. We're probably gonna put Puka second. I'm okay with Jamar Gibbs. Do you put Gibbs over Bijan?
Yes.
Ooh.
Because they use Gibbs like they drafted him. They use Gibbs as the they use him as the primary running back.
We used Bijan the first 3 weeks. Bijan was.
I think Gibbs had more like oh shit moments too. Like now, Bijan had some like oh look at the angle here and look at the cut here and the slow down motion. No, like Gibbs had in game. You like oh snap. But yes, I think Robinson is the better running back, but I just think Gibbs had more of the electrifying,
coaching,
like, eye-catching things that would give him votes.
Yeah. Exactly. If we had a quarterback who could probably get Bijan the ball properly and take some pressure off of Bijan, you're playing 9 in the box versus the Falcons because you don't believe the quarterback can throw nobody open. You don't believe they can throw the ball over your head. So it was real tough for Bijan. I think with the right quarterback in this system, I think the Falcons offense can be top 3, top 5 in the league with the proper, scheme and the proper play calling, which we did not have last year. But yeah, okay. I can see your point on that, man. I'm still gonna take Bijan over Gibbs. That's just me. But Jamar Gibbs, I think if he has a big game today, they can easily win this game.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you that now, bro. If Gibbs goes off today, I can see San Francisco staying at home and going to Cancun right there from Candlestick. And Detroit going to the Super Bowl. Lamar Gibbs is a game breaker, a game changer, a dude that if he really gets in rhythm, he can catch the ball and run the ball. Yeah, he's a game changer. He's their Debo to me. Like, this is important as Debo Samuel is to the San Francisco 49ers. Jamar Gibbs is that guy. And how he didn't light it up at Bama, I have no idea. But that's beyond.
Because they just had they didn't use him like that until towards the end. But the list for the Rookie of the Year finalists for offense: Jahmyr Gibbs, Sam Laporta from the Lions, tight end, Bijan Robinson, CJ Stroud, and Puka from Seattle.
Yeah, it got to be CJ Puka.
I think they're gonna give it to Jahmyr, and it easily could have been Bijan, but they just that 3 running back system that the Falcons use is just stupid, bro. Like I just can't. Now, defensive wise,
that's tough.
So you have Will Anderson from the Texans, Jalen Carter, Joey Porter Jr., Kobe Turner from the Rams, D tackle, and Devin Weatherspoon from the Seahawks.
I'm gonna go with Will Anderson, only because of what the Texans did, the improvement, the vast improvement from last year to this year. The man led all rookies in sacks. He's legit. I mean, we knew he was gonna be the real deal.
But did you expect it to be the first year?
Not coming out the gate. Bro. You didn't expect him to come out the gate and really be like that third down. Like, where is he at? Where is he at? Make sure you got an eye on Will. And he still goes through and dominates, bro. Will Anderson is on a trajectory of going up to like a Myles Garrett, JJ Watt, TJ Watt type player. I could definitely see him being the next dominant pass rusher. And it's crazy. The Texans' history is crazy, but they can draft. Right now, keeping the players or organizing the players properly, they ain't no good at. But drafting, they draft a hell of good players, bro. They drafted Deshaun Watson, Mario Williams, Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah. Because they always
it's always number 1 pick. I mean, yeah, ain't too hard when you picking 1 or 2. That's true,
you be like, well, shit.
Yeah, true. So I guess we'll see.
I mean, I think Will Anderson's gonna get it too, man.
Joey Porter Jr. didn't have a bad year, but the Steelers all together had a bad year. You know what I
right?
mean?
The Witherspoon, and maybe he just got more opportunity because folks didn't want to throw it against the other side.
D-Hop. They did draft D-Hop. Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they drafted a lot of.
Arian Foster was a dude.
Yeah, that
out of Tennessee.
No, let me stop.
You got the script. But he told us who was going to be in the championship, didn't he? Let me go back and check.
I don't know. I gotta read.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and look and see he said the script was gonna be.
Go fast forward to the end and see what he said. But yeah, man, it's some the rookies coming in now. Remember, it used to be like if your first round draft pick, it can be respectable. You can now your first, second round guys are
and third round pick. They're expected to make an impact. Yeah, you got to play.
Like these guys come in game day one ready, and the same way with college. Like these college kids coming in day one ready. It's just the advancement of the game is just crazy.
Football is being played at such a young age at a high level now. It's feel like you're not coming in where the NFL is teaching you how to do stuff that you didn't learn in college and high school, and now Pop Warner 7-on-7s has made the passing game so easily accessible. And quarterback. Everybody wants to be a quarterback or a wide receiver. Nobody want to be a defensive lineman no more. Nobody want to be an offensive lineman. Everybody want to be a tight end or wide receiver.
Now, I subscribe to the big boys, and you'd be surprised, bro. Like kids that would probably try to rush to be a tight end are now they're 6'5", 245, 250.
Well, yeah, now because they see how the NFL is coveting these guys, and if you go to Georgia and you 6'5", 330, you're going in the first round. I mean,
the highest paid guys in the NFL, quarterbacks, offensive linemen, wide receivers.
Yeah,
that's the and that's the thing. So these kids are coming in. You look at these kids that like 9th, 10th graders. I just saw the Under Armour, the Under Armour All-American. They have a game what's called like Up Next. So it's not the seniors. It's like the juniors and sophomores. Bro, these middle school kids walking off the bus 6'5", 250. I'm like, fam, 14, 15, 6'5", 270. Like,
God
crazy.
Be that big.
It's just different, bro.
Yeah, no, for real. I'm with you, man. It is different now. That's why these guys come into the league and they're so ready to make an impact, and they can. Look how the wide receivers coming into the game now, bro. Every year there's a new wide receiver coming in, and he's establishing himself as that guy. Hooper, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. Just look at the last few years. These guys, Garrett Wilson. These guys come in and be balling. 1,200 yards, 1,500 yards, rookie season. So yeah. You got to get you a quarterback, though. If you ain't got a quarterback, none of that matters.
Got to get one. We need one. We're going to get one.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot now. Oakland need not Oakland.
Come on, man.
Vegas need a quarterback.
Come on now.
Atlanta need a quarterback. Minnesota might need a quarterback. Washington could need a quarterback.
I'll take Minnesota quarterback. Come on, man.
I mean, I said could potentially, but he a free agent.
Come on, Kurt. Come to Vegas, baby.
Hey, yeah. Nah, for real. Yeah. McDonald got these kids out here looking grown at 12 years old. No, I'm serious.
Right. I don't like it, but I'm definitely going to get my kids some. No. I'm just playing, guys.
Comeback player of the year, man. I've seen it. I don't understand this award. Maybe I don't understand how the award works. Maybe I don't understand
just the
essence of the award. But DeMar Hamlin may have played 3 snaps, maybe 5, and he's winning comeback player of the year. Now I understand what happened to him on the field. The man died on the field. They brought him back.
That's literally a comeback.
I got you. I understand, but it's the essence of the award not to have somebody who kind of fell off and then came back and played well, like a Baker Mayfield, or is it more of it's always an injury-driven award?
It's kind of both. It's somebody who went through something not traumatic, but like usually they'll do like an injury that they had like a massive injury and they came back and like played lights out. Now you really don't see people being celebrated for having a bad year and then the next year come back having a good. They was like, oh, they had a good. So I believe it was more injury prone.
That might make sense.
But I mean, I don't know many guys that were injured that came back and that were out for a year and came back and did good. But man, DeMar Hamlin didn't do anything. Like I don't know.
I understand he came back and he made it back to the NFL after that. I can applaud him, but I just thought the essence of this award was about somebody who came back and performed well, or somebody who came back and had a great impact. Like the AP, the year Adrian Peterson broke his leg and then came back 6 months later and led the league in rushing. Like that's a comeback player of the year type situation for me. Somebody who gets hurt or has a significant injury, or like you said, somebody who's been written up. A Baker Mayfield could have won comeback player of the year for me this year. The man got the Rams the Super Bowl. I mean, got the Tampa Bay a win in the playoffs after Cleveland had cast them out.
So I just looked it up. There's no the criteria for the award is kind of gray, but it's typically given to a player who overcomes adversity to return to a remarkable level of performance, such as not playing the previous season, injury, or for playing well in comparison to the previous year's poor performances.
So DeMar Hamlin came back and was remarkable. I guess it was remarkable that he came back. Man, with dead on. So
I mean, I would look at like maybe a Tua who went down with like crazy head injuries, or a guy like when Saquon went out with his knee, he was out for a while and came back and returned to form. Guys,
I get it with DeMar.
Like even my man Gino was bad, but even like you say, Baker Mayfield, who was bad, came back and is doing really good. You like comeback player. So
this year I feel like it should be Baker, but I think they all giving it every award I've seen so far for comeback player of the year. So many Associated Press and everybody do their own award. We're gonna give our own Toe2Toe. We're gonna send players Toe2Toe awards, Toe2Toe MVP, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna just send it to them and see if they open it and post it or whatever. But yeah, when I see these awards being given out by unofficial outlets, I see DeMar Hamlin as a comeback player of the year. And
nah, bro.
I just didn't know the criteria for the award, and I just didn't think that he met it. And is Lamar? Are we all unanimous with Lamar being MVP?
Yeah, man. You got to. I mean,
I don't see nobody else. Yeah, I mean, who else?
I mean, you can
Brock Purdy. You can say Brock Purdy. You can say Christian McCaffrey.
Bro, they don't respect Brock Purdy
hurt each
nowhere,
other,
bro. They do not respect Brock Purdy. Every news outlet is just like, yo, Brock Purdy. Everybody would do that with that team. Jimmy G did it with that team. Anybody could do that with that. He ain't gonna get that respect, bro, until he go out there and throw for like. It don't even matter,
it
bro.
Don't matter. So they would give the credit to Debo.
They're like, Debo went for 118 and C-Mac caught up passes for 150.
Let them lose this game today, though, and watch the narrative and watch how they create the narrative. Can Brock Purdy win the big one? Now, he got hurt last year against the Eagles, so we can't really hold that against him.
Did they trade Lance too soon?
Oh, my God.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but who else could you possibly give it to? I mean, let's like being realistic. You got Lamar.
I mean, you always go with my homie.
Can you?
No,
you can't go with Mahomes this year. Mahomes can't even be in the top. He can't be top 3.
Jared Goff.
I put him over Mahomes. I would put Jared Goff over Mahomes. I would be comfortable with that.
Dan Campbell definitely getting coach of the year. I don't give a fuck.
No. D'Amico Ryans got coach of the year. You gotta go with D'Amico Ryans. He's a rookie. Dan Campbell been there building that thing for 3-4 years.
Dan Campbell's still going.
No, man. D'Amico Ryans doesn't win coach of the year. It's political. What I just said is politics at that point. There's no way you give anybody else coach of the year.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised. Dan Campbell, they love it. The sound bites is out there. They is out there. The propaganda is out there. Heavy. Don't let them win today. Oh my God. Yeah, right. because they still playing.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. If Dan Campbell wins today, if Dan Campbell can take the Detroit Lions to the Super Bowl, he might damn deserve Coach of the Year. You might be right. He might deserve Coach of the Year. I ain't gonna lie to you. If Dan Campbell, because there's certain teams growing up that you just never expect to be relevant or good. And I think Detroit was one of them because I just never seen it. The Cleveland Browns, that's another one that don't surprise me when they do something fluke or don't make it. It surprised me when they do good. Washington has been bad since I've been watching football. Oakland had that one time with Rich Gannon, so I'm gonna leave Vegas out of it because y'all had that one year.
Thank you
for Rich Gannon. So I ain't gonna say y'all always been down. It's another team. Jacksonville. I ain't never. I take that back. Jacksonville had that run AFC Championship game. I take that back.
No, but between Detroit, like you said, Cleveland,
Detroit and Cleveland.
Washington.
Them the first two teams pop in my head when you talk about NFL poverty. You talking about Detroit. So if Dan Campbell can take the Detroit Lions to the Super Bowl, I might can overlook what DeMeco Ryans did and give him Coach of the Year. But DeMeco Ryans, bro, nobody expected DeMeco Ryans.
If the Lions weren't still playing, then I would absolutely say DeMeco Ryans. If the Lions had lost the first round, if they both lost first round, then I would say DeMeco Ryans. But Dan Campbell is still playing, and them boys are still playing, and they are.
Dan Campbell been there building that for years. DeMeco's first fresh out the gate.
He's been there for what? 4 years? 3 years? 4 years?
Nobody expected DeMeco Ryans to do.
But look at the division. It was like who? There was like who?
Oh, but you can't say that because Trevor Lawrence was supposed to be. Let some people tell it. This was supposed to be him and Dougie P. second year. They supposed to take off and run away with the division.
They were, but the division looked mid. But when you're the Lions and you coming from a perennial playoff contender with the Vikings, you're coming against you're going against the Packers, who have always been legit in that spot. And who's the other team? And the Bears suck. So those other two teams are perennial playoff teams. That remember, the Vikings have been planning to go to the NFC Championship or the Super Bowl for like the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you got to give him a little bit, man. And his post-game speeches are elite.
Yeah, because he ended up banging his head on the damn locker room. And
by all means.
Headbutting players with helmets on. Okay.
Hey, they work. It's working. And plus, they got Chauncey Gardner in the back.
Yeah, he's back. Now, like I said, bro, I can see. Let's talk about this game, because I can really see Detroit going into San Francisco, converting a few big third downs and walking out of there with even a last-second field goal win. I can see them walking off with a walk-off field goal to win this game. I really can. I'm serious. Detroit got everything you need. You got a quarterback that can stand in the pocket. You got a dynamic running game. You got Jamar Gibbs, who's a game breaker. Amon St. Brown is you can't guard him one-on-one. Sam Laporta, you just talked about the Rookie of the Year. The tight end is a difference maker. I think Fred Warner shut him down, but it's possible, bro. I'm telling you.
What's going on?
Detroit, what's up, Chris? Detroit has the ability to go into San Francisco and win the game. Now, can they do it? I don't think so. But as far as having the ability to, yes, I think this will be a good game. Close game.
49ers haven't given up damn near 5 yards a run this year, including the playoffs. We give Jamar Gibbs 5 yards. That shit turned into 25.
Yeah.
And that O-line is legit. Them DBs, that defense plays together. You have a Gator at the top, Chauncey Gardner, who showed out when he was in New Orleans. He didn't get the love. He went to Philly, got snubbed for the Pro Bowl because he got hurt, still led the league or was top 3 in interceptions. Now he betted on himself, 1 year deal, went to Detroit. People laughed at him, and they're about to play to go to the Super Bowl. Then you got Alex Anzalone underneath, playing that linebacker. He's there, Fred Warner, making tackles, can cover that D-line, Akeem McNeil. What's their defensive end? Hutchinson. The young
Oh,
boy Hutchinson.
no, he's a real deal. Now I didn't think I knew Hayden.
I didn't think he was
good
I
coming out of
apologize.
Michigan. But yeah, me too. Let me start by apologizing because I did not think Hayden Hutchinson was going to be a Max Crosby type player. But no, Hayden Hutchinson has definitely established himself. What I say on third down, he one of them guys. Where he at?
Yeah,
you gotta know where he at on third down because if not, he gonna wreck your whole game.
He might come. He might drop in coverage. Yeah, man. The boys that
he better than
Lions.
Michael Parsons. I say it. He better than Michael Parsons. I say it.
Hey, man. This year, Dallas messed him up by making him a full-time pass rusher. They messed up. He was the best when he was at linebacker. Then he would rotate the defensive end on certain pass situations, go back covering guys. You messed up making him a full-time pass rusher. Go get you a DN. Stop being lazy. Put him back at linebacker and let him do what he do.
But when they did that, though, people criticized Dan Quinn because you don't have him rushing the pass. That's his special. That's what he should be doing. That's what he should be doing on third down.
But yeah, on third downs
you have to get creative. Yeah, you can't. He's not big enough to me to just put him down and say, "Hey, put your hand in the ground, linebacker, defensive end, and play every down." As you seen in the last game, bro, they were blowing them up off the ball.
Yeah, because he's a linebacker. He's a tweener, and he's a good outside linebacker.
Dan Quinn love them damn tweeners, bro. Dan Quinn is the most tweenerest coach I ever seen. And you have those small safety-built linebackers in that system. So if you can get downhill and put them offensive linemen on those linebackers that are safeties, Dan Quinn loved those tweeners. You see what happened last week to the Dallas Cowboys. They could not stop on the very first play of the game, bro. Aaron Jones ran or not the very first play of that Dallas game, not last week. Aaron Jones ran for 8 yards. I said, "Oh, this game over with." He went to the right side. They knew it was coming. They couldn't stop it. He got 8 yards. I said, "Oh, this game over." Dallas can't do. If you can't stop, if Jamar Gibbs today, first play of the game, they hand Jamar Gibbs the ball. If he gets 6 or plus yards,
it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap because I think the defense of the Lions can disguise stuff enough to confuse Brock Purdy or make him or force him into
That's the question. Who makes a mistake? Does Brock Purdy make a mistake or does the boy make a mistake?
I think Brock Purdy makes a mistake. I think he gets back his safety belt and Debo, and I think maybe he forces something to Debo. You know what I'm saying? And there you go. Maybe he forces something to Kittles. And a safety come underneath and take it from him. I can see it happening, bro. It's like right in front of my eyes. I can see the play. And I think that's legit might happen.
Yeah. Today's going to be good, man. Give me a score. Give me a score for the Detroit and San Francisco game.
Now I got to put my cojones on the line. Yeah, I'm going to go feel good story, man. I'm going to go Lions 27. I'm gonna go Lions 27 to 21 49ers.
Ooh.
With a walk-off pick 6.
Ooh. Jeez.
Walk-off pick 6 by Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Of course.
I love the feel-good story. I like Dan Campbell. I was really hoping that the Falcons would have went Dan Campbell over Arthur Smith. Both franchises were at the same point when we were hiring coaches that same year. So the fact that we went with Arthur Smith when they went with Dan Campbell and now they're in the playoffs and going to the NFC Championship game, this don't sit right with my soul. But it is what it is. So think about it. But for today's game, man, I'm gonna go with the San Francisco 49ers taking care of their business. I'm going to go with San Francisco winning this game 31-28. Last second field goal. San Francisco walks it off at home.
All right, we got a little opposites. Okay.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
AFC, I got Lamar.
So, the other game that's going on today, man, to me, the big game. I like this game. This is, to me, the Super Bowl. I don't know. That's just me. One game be better than the other one. You never know. They both should be great and outstanding games. It's just something about Pat Mahomes versus Lamar Jackson. It's just something to just get your blood pumping when you got these two brothers about to go out here, lay it on the line. Winner goes to the Super Bowl. This is one of those games where it can change the trajectory of your career. Yeah, you talking about Kels, San Francisco, and the squad. Well, me and Kel got a bet, so I'm going with yeah, you gonna be mad. Yeah, don't be mad. Just send that cash out. He said he ain't gonna be mad if Lamar wins. That's fine. Just make sure you send that cash
Wings on
out.
Kel.
Yeah, make sure you send that cash out. It's all good. You ain't got to be mad. But
Already.
Man, Kansas City at Baltimore, bro. How you got this one playing out?
Man,
What are the key factors to this game? Let me ask you that.
the key factors is easily the defense of the Chiefs versus the offense of the Ravens. Because Ravens defense going to do what they do. Chiefs offense going to do what they do. Can the offense for the Ravens be consistent enough against the Chiefs defense, who I don't know how they flip that switch when it's time to go, but them MFers, dog, they flip that switch and it be go time for the Chiefs defense. I don't know how or like how it happens, how they do it.
Chris Jones be on the sideline threatening folks.
Bro, it be on go in the playoffs when it comes to the Chiefs and the Chiefs defense and them boys, and it'd be like a no-name guy. Like last year it was the guy was it Boston, the DB, the safety who would just went crazy in the Super Bowl. Then a year, like it don't be like the Chris Jones type guys. It'd be like the second guy, the third guy, and that's gonna be the battle. Is Lamar going to be able to be Lamar? Because I know they're going to keep him in the pocket. They're going to force him to throw the ball, which he can still hit the passes. But are your wide receivers Szn2 over there shut down Hill? You ain't got no wide receivers over there that's better than Hill. Now you got a nice little core.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
You got a nice little core in Baltimore. You got the Duvernay, you got
you
Flowers,
don't have
you got
a wide
Beckham.
receiver. No, you don't have a wide receiver like Tyreek Hill. No, by no standard. But Tyreek Hill is a smaller guy. You're not gonna press Zay Flowers into the dirt. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna press OBJ in the dirt. Bateman is 6'3". You're not. These guys aren't the same type of wide receivers that you got in Miami, where you got those speed guys. And we always say if you put your hand on them, you're gonna slow them down. Well, you seen last week, they were jamming Tyreek Hill. Like Tyreek Hill couldn't get off the line. So the timing of the whole play is thrown off, and now Tua looking crazy because where Tyreek Hill is supposed to be, he's not there. I don't think you have that problem this week with those wide receivers. My thing is, and that is the key to the game to me, the wide receiver versus the quarterbacks. Can Lamar make the timing throws? Because you're not going to have wide open guys. You're not going to have big windows. Right. The Chiefs are very familiar with what you guys are doing. Can you make those throws into those windows that are going to get you those key first downs? That's the key on both sides of this football, bro. Who can keep the other offense off the field? You got to pick up third down. Now, Mahomes got the legs and the feet, but does he have the talent around him at wide receiver? Like right now, bro, who has the better wide receiver core, in your opinion?
The Ravens.
Now, take the tight ends away. Who got the better wide receiver core?
The Ravens.
So can the Chiefs, you asking, can will Szn2 do the same thing to Hill this week? Can the Chiefs wide receivers get off? Because the Baltimore defense is crazy.
It's going to be interesting to see what Kelsey always. Kelsey's
not going to be a factor in this game. Roquan Smith is going to take Kelsey. Okay.
Kelsey is always
Roquan Smith is going to take Kelsey. Okay. You've seen Roquan Smith take Kyle Pitts out of a game with your own two eyes. Roquan is a different monster. I'm with you. Roquan and Bobby Wagner are two of the different beasts and monsters on the middle linebacker level that can really take a tight end out the game. Now, Kelsey's going to get his catches, and you can't stop that. But like you said, that yak.
Now
Kelsey's not getting no yak
for 120. No, but he gonna get open and key points, bro. I don't care, bro. Kelsey's gonna get his.
Well, give me an over on. I'll tell you what. Hold on, let's do this too, because I like to do this. Let me go to the prize. Let me hold up real quick. We'll go to prize pick. Go ahead, finish make your point though. We'll go to prize picks, and you're gonna tell me, do you like the over or under for Kelsey today? Because what they got Kelsey at right now, receiving yards. Let's see what they
Hey, and then
So
Pacheco.
they got him at
I don't think
99
Pacheco.
for
I don't
a
think
hard
Pacheco
bet.
has a big game, and the Chiefs need Pacheco and the running backs to have a solid game. They need him to run 70. They need the running backs to hit at least 70 yards rushing.
So they got Travis Kelce at 63 and a half yards. Do you take more?
Give me that. Give me that. That's too dry. Because Roquan not gonna cover him every play. Because if they do, the Chiefs have two tight ends. They have him and they have the backup. He's pretty solid.
All right, we're going with you on that one. Okay. All right, give me. Oh, they got. All right, they got Mark Andrews at 33 and a half yards.
Is he hurt?
I don't know.
The fuck?
I'm taking that. Yeah, I'm taking that.
Is he hurt or something?
I don't know. They got you said Pacheco. You did mention Pacheco, bro. So rushing yards. They got Pacheco today, rushing yard wise at 63 and a half yards.
I'm gonna go under, man. For him, I think it'll be a collaborative effort. I got under that.
All right. So Lamar, you want to go? You like Lamar rushing? Okay, let me give you two things with Lamar. They got him at 66 and a half rushing yards. Over under, or they got him at passing yards 214 over
under. Man,
I need my father-in-law to be on the line for this one. Dang, bro, I need Pops on the line.
66 yards rushing.
That's tough. Both of the 214 to me is more achievable than the 66.
Yeah,
but I can see the one big 50-yard Lamar takes off.
Yes. Because they're not going to be able to spy him every play. They're not. But they're not going to let him run, bro. Like, if he breaks, it's going to be because he made somebody miss and just, like, beat the linebacker. Like, it's not going to be boom, open lane. I'm just taking, like, that shit ain't happening, bro.
Where we going, We're going over. Which one we taking, KB? Over on which one? We just need to know which one.
All right, I'm going to go under 66 yards rushing, and I'm gonna go over 214 passing.
Somebody put down.
Lamar's gonna have to throw the ball today. He's gonna have to win with his arm, 100%.
Okay, all right. Well, we got 4 picks right there, man. We gave the
shit. I don't know because Josh Allen got off last week, and they knew Josh Allen was gonna run it too. So I don't know. You know what? I had to go. I'm not going over that.
They got Pat Mahomes at 27 and a half rushing yards.
Yes, I'll take over that.
They got Pat Mahomes at 245 and a half passing yards.
I'll give him that too.
Well, which one you pick? You only pick one.
Oh, I'll go over the 245 passing.
All right. Oof. All right, so we're gonna put this out here for the people to eat prize picks. We got Travis Kelce at 63 and a half yards receiving, more. We got Mark Andrews at 33 and a half yards receiving, more.
That's crazy.
We got Isaiah Pacheco at 63 and a half rushing yards, less.
Under.
We got Lamar Jackson at 214 and a half passing yards, more.
And
we got Pat Mahomes at 245 and a half passing yards,
more.
All right, so if I put that bet in, my $5 bet it's gonna win me 8 times that. I'm gonna go with $10. Give me a little $80. Oh, wait a minute, we got one more. No, we add one more.
All right. I'm gonna have to slide you 10 to myself. I'm gonna split that.
We got one more we can throw in here. So you can go with field goals, you can go with rushing TDs. I like to do game by game. I don't like to mix the games up. So I'm gonna go with let me go back to the receiving, y'all. Let me see what receiver they got. They got Zay Flowers at 69 and a half over for a hard bet. Like you win extra. It's only more though. You can't choose less. 69 and a half, only more for a hard bet. Ooh, that's tough. Rushing TDs. Well, we already. Ooh, you got Isaiah. They got Gus Edwards at a half a touchdown, receiving or rushing.
I'm taking that.
They got Isaiah Pacheco with the same thing.
Shit, I take both of those. They gonna score.
So would you? would you take? So would you take the other Pacheco away, the 63.5?
Yeah.
And you want to go with the touchdown. Receiving or rushing. All he needed one. Either or. He good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
fine
but that
with
thing
one.
put me up to 26. What? 26 times. So if I bet $20, that's $520 coming back.
Hey, bro, I'm sending you some I'm sending the cash app right now, my boy. I'm sending the cash app right now. You think I'm playing? I got in on that.
All right, we put 10 on it. We win 520. We split it. All right, that'll work.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm putting it in right now.
We're putting the money behind our picks, folks.
We just put it in. Just did both of them. So give me a score for this game, my boy. Kansas City and Baltimore. Give me a score.
Man, this one I can see coming 3-point 35 no 28-31 Ravens.
Oh yeah, I like that score. I like that too. I'm gonna go with a little bit more high scoring. I'm gonna go a little bit more high scoring game. Give me 2 field goals and 4 touchdowns for Baltimore. So what's that to give me? 28, 31, 30, 34, 28. Baltimore. Yeah, Baltimore 34-28. And that little money I just bet back, I ain't worried about it. Kel's gonna give it back to me when the Ravens beat the Chiefs. So.
Oh snap! We can I can do pick'ems in Texas now. Okay.
It's another app I like to use too, bro. Let me tell you, this one do stuff like the longest rush by Lamar or the longest pass play. It lets you bet like that too. It's called Dabble. I actually won $175 off $5 2 nights ago just off that app. So I got Lamar Jackson. They got Lamar Jackson at 64.5 rushing yards. I took more. They got Pat Mahomes at 242 passing yards. I took more. They got Zay Flowers at 44 yards receiving. I took more. They got McCole Hartman at 10.5 receiving yards. I took less.
Yeah.
They got Roquan Smith at 5.5 tackles. I took more. They got Patrick McQueen at 7 tackles plus assists. I took more. Harrison Buckner with 2 extra point makes. I took more, 2 or more. And Dustin Tucker with 1.5 field goals. I took more. The payout on that.
Why are they disrespecting the Ravens so much? Justin Tucker with 2 field goals?
$5 bet, give me $500 back. So
that's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and slide you $500.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's another one right there, bro. That's another app we get on, man. We go through and do some things. But hey, man, we appreciate everybody tuning in, man. We had a consistent viewership today, man. A couple people tuned in through YouTube, got it on the TV. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you guys please hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, hit the like button on Facebook. Let us know you tuned in. The T-shirt giveaway. So last week we did have a few people that wished the dog a happy birthday, and they went in and followed us on YouTube. They went in and followed us on everything as they were supposed to. So the winner is my boy Roosevelt Fleming, my boy Coon. Local guy here, man. He a huge Philadelphia Eagles fan, man. He always tuning in, man, showing the support, him and his wife. So I'm gonna get with Roosevelt, get his shirt size, and get it sent to him. Having sent us a picture, man, holding up the shirts. We do have the shirts, man. The link to go for them, all the merch to go on sale should be hot by next week, man. The wife's been working on that to get everything put in. So we should have the link up soon, man. We can start giving out shirts, get shirts sent out, maybe like $20. We'll get you a T-shirt. So
yeah, man.
Yeah. Brand good. Something like we got the hoodies coming up too. You know, we're still working on these things over here. Yeah, this is the one you want. I already know. I'm still working on it. I gotta perfect it, man. I be making them myself. So when I get it perfected, I'm gonna make sure I send it out. But this was an accident, and it actually just came out perfect.
I like the accident. So, I need that.
I can't duplicate it. I tried 3 times. Anyway. Still working on it. If anybody out there know a secret or know how to get the bubble foam vinyl to work better, please hit me and let me know. I'll take any and all advice. But KB, final thought, bro. I forgot to mention it earlier. I wanted to ask you this, and I wanted the people to think about this too. What is the best fight scene you ever seen in a movie? Take a second to think about that now. The best fight scene in the movie. There's been some good ones now. There's been some good ones. You got to think about blood sport. John Claude Van Damme when he had the stuff in his eyes that he couldn't see. He was there.
I'm gonna go like there's a lot, man. You know, you can go from you know, Bruce Leroy, you know what I'm saying? The first Szn2. You can do the Matrix movies, you know what I'm saying? Like you can do you know, what's the movie with Vin Rames and
Wesley Snipes, Undisputed.
Undisputed.
Oh, yeah. Undisputed. Oh yeah.
But man, I think one of my favorite fight scenes.
All the Rocky movies.
Ooh, okay. So I got two. I gotta get two off. I got my two. One is gonna be Taken the I'm gonna say when he was fighting the Arab guy in the room when they was on like the little platform, the second one, bruh. I was like, yeah, I'd have been lost that joint, boy. That was like bone to bone, yeah.
Yeah, that's another good one. Yeah.
So the Taken joint when they were just like I was like, yo, that I would have been lost. Ari would have been gone. I'd have been asleep. Like I feel like I'm nice, but they was different. And then the second one I gotta get it was what's my movie with Brad Pitt? When he played Achilles. What's the Brad Pitt movie he played Achilles?
Got me now. Hold on. Let me see. Brad Pitt don't have the fight scene that I need to go see.
Oh man. The movie's called what's the movie called? Hold on, I'm about to find it. Brad Pitt Achilles. Troy. This movie called
Troy. Oh, I seen Troy. I seen that.
When he fought the dude at the end, the prince, when he took them after he killed him. That joint, boy, he was so smooth with the man. Troy is one of my favorite movies, dog. That fight scene, classic.
I got one for you. So that's a good fight scene. I'm gonna go with Vera versus. I'm gonna go with Vera versus Quick in Harlem Nights. Oh, they had to step outside. Bro, somebody got hit with a trash can. There was a knife pull, and somebody got shot. I mean, shit, what up with?
Hey.
And she stood toe-to-toe with bro too. Now she went.
Right. Fact, Gladiator. Facts.
Oh man. Oh yeah, man. So we're gonna post that question, man. I'm gonna put it up, man. Let us see what everybody say, man. The
go
best
watch Troy, man.
Scene in the movie. I might as well go check it out again, man. Because that it was
300. The whole movie.
300. That whole movie.
300 is my top 3 favorite movies of all time. Every
then
time I saw it, I'm like,
you got your boy Jon Snow. It ain't no movie, but you got your boy Jon Snow on Game of Thrones when he was out there in the middle of that. The dead people.
Yeah. Arya Stark, the real OG though, but I'm gonna let y'all have it. That whole world. Yeah. Sorry. Another one. If you haven't watched The Brother's Son on Netflix, yo, the fight scenes in that, fam, that joint is that show on Netflix. Go watch The Brother's Son on Netflix. You will wind up binging that shit in a day. I guarantee you, bro. Like you sit down, the first episode, the first 15 minutes, you like, oh, that's what we doing? All right. Like the show is incredible. Brother's Son, all the fight scenes in that bit. All of them.
That's a bit.
That's a good one, man. That's a good
we went over our time. I meant to ask that at the beginning so people can get to thinking. I got to start doing that. So just throw it out there and let them come back to it. Maybe before the last segment, we'll do that. Like, hey, final thought, man. Y'all make sure y'all thinking of stuff. But them fight scenes in the movie, man. That's a good question because there's a lot of that people saw. I forgot about Gladiator. I did until Aunt just said it. Gladiator, bro. It's some scenes in that thing. So, yeah,
bro, I love that.
But yeah, man, we out, man. Make sure y'all following Toe2Toe Sports on all platforms. KB, man, you got anything else for the people before we sign off?
Nah, man.
Kill Bill.
Oh man. Jeez, Louise. We literally just watched this like last week. I'm tripping. We watched both of them back to back. That's crazy. Kill Bill. Oh,
Bill had him, dog. Oh man, I feel like the Rock done had some fight scenes that we ain't talked about. He might have had a good one or two. Damn.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Jason Statham. There's some couple fight scenes with Statham, bro. Woo.
John Wick, all up, man. We go on and on, boy. We can go on and on with just the hand. But yeah, man. Final thoughts, man. Enjoy your days. You know what I'm saying? We celebrated the Ari birthday. Her birthday's Tuesday.
Oh man, happy birthday to fellow Aquarius.
Yes, sir. So we went out yesterday to Dave and Buster's. You know what I'm saying? She enjoyed herself. We got all the food. I was like, look, man, get what you want, man. So I definitely spent too much money between her and her little presents and gifts and games. Definitely spent too much money, but she enjoyed it. She had a blast. And that's all it's about for me. So yeah, man, shout out to that.
Hey man, that's what it is. But yeah, man, y'all know, like I said, hit that follow button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And we out, man. Till next week. Peace.
Hey.
I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.